happy to be back here on campus. You've heard it. We know what it is. And I have like a lot of things that I'm really happy about being back on campus, but I think like my favorite thing about being back on campus is the COVID test. Because that means I get to have my weekly Monday nosebleed. I am on a roll of having the nurse who just got into a fight with her husband and needs to take out all her frustration on my face. The COVID tests are just like a really good reminder that I made a terrible decision putting this much tacky jewelry into my face. You know? This lady trying to get a really good COVID test out of me is like watching a kid play Operation. This jungle of metal in my face is keeping me from having quality health care. But yeah, no, let's be real, the COVID test sucks, all right? There are a lot of things to complain about, you know, being back on campus, all the policies, the levels, the phases, the whatever. But I think that there was like one good thing to come out of all these phases, and that's that singing in an a cappella group is finally being treated the way it should be, as a crime. You know, I always thought it was a crime to get in front of a group of people, sing an Ariana Grande cover and think you're doing something. I'm just happy that the school has finally caught up to it. You know, and like, I get it. You want to like showboat, brag in front of your friends, show off. Why do you think we do this, you know? But I don't really think that any layperson gives a shit either. I have not heard one non-acapella involved person say the words out loud, damn, I really wish that I could just hear Thank You by Boyz II Men's self-extended masturbatory edition. I've also never heard anyone say, damn, I really wish I was in a scorching hot village, half naked, holding a box of pasta. Those are words that no one has ever said. But yeah, I mean, like, it's all right being back on campus, you know? Let's just beat a dead horse, all right? Quarantine was really long. It was really boring, okay? I don't have anything to really, like, report on. I'll give you, like, a SparkNotes summary of my quarantine. I ended up working at a redneck drug trafficking pizza place. I attempted to go vegetarian and then got too tired and couldn't do it anymore. And I begged my mom to stuff our dead dog. I begged. She put him down. The least she could do was fill him with beads and put him at the end of my bed so she can see what she did to me. You know, and I think that like some people really thrive during quarantine. And like a common theme that I pick up on when people thrive in quarantine is that they took the time to like really listen to their bodies, you know? You know, I think I listened to my body during quarantine. I bought 3 vibrators. I was like the child storybook character arc of trying to find the best vibrator over quarantine. This one's too hard, this one's too loud, and this one's just right. This little green sex toy changed my life. There was a life before this vibrator, and there was a life after, all right? And you know, I really think that like society is just really gatekeeping vibrators because the more expensive the vibrators get, the more dangerous they are. And come with me, let me explain it with you. I think that society is so scared of straight women finding the perfect vibrator that like women will then realize that like they don't want to reproduce anymore, you know? They're gonna realize that this little green sex toy can just replace all men, you know? They're just gonna go on, they're gonna go buy a big house, they're gonna solve the foster care system crisis, adopt all the kids if they wanna, and we'll have no more generations. We'll be completely wiped out. And the only thing that is preventing this from happening is that $100 price tag, or, you know, like society's like understanding that women can't have pleasure, but I think that it's the price tag. That's too much money. We are one coupon code away from literally having the entire human race be extinct. God forbid a YouTuber gets a coupon code. The human race as we know it is just completely over. But yeah. Human race as we know it is completely over. Sorry, give me a second. Yes. And I get it. I know. It's kind of hard to believe that that could actually happen unless you've really achieved that kind of self-actualization. And I have. I rely on this tiny little green sex toy that's waterproof and is an oral sex simulator to brick me back up. Tell me I'm a bad bitch after being ghosted by a partner, all right? This really is something different. And I was really like, I was so excited in the improvement in my psyche that I really peer pressured all my friends to buy the same vibrator. And I don't really know if that's ethical to like convince your friends to buy the same bean flicking equipment, but like, I really felt called to spread the gospel, I don't think my friends really needed it though. They're all in like really healthy, stable, queer relationships. They didn't really take it to heart. I was very defeated. And here I am going again. I know I complain a lot about being single and gay, but I think that representation matters, okay? There are a lot of happy, thriving queers on this campus, and I need to be the leader of the silent majority. And I think after some recent attempts failed at happiness, I'm thinking about doing it. All right, I'm thinking about caving into my deepest, darkest, gayest nightmare. And what I mean by that is that I'm thinking of caving into my comp head, And for all my gays out there, comp head is one of the scariest things ever. And for all my straights, just be happy you don't know what it is, all right? For all my straights out there, comp head is something called compulsory heterosexuality. Let's get theory for a minute, all right? It's when society pressures a queer woman to like men because, they're fragile, whatever, who gives a shit? I don't have a PhD. There's a lot of amazing theory and scholarly work done on comp heads, this amazing phenomenon, whatever. But let's get queer for a second, all right? Doesn't it just kind of feel like you're settling for mediocrity? Like if I take off this turtleneck, I throw on a bra, I'm basically in a black crop top and jeans. Just throw on some Juice WRLD and throw me to the wolves. I can go this way again. If I can't snag a lady anytime soon, I think I'm just gonna pull the fattest Uno reverse card, get back in the closet for another 18 years till the queers are ready to have me, all right? Until then, the only lady making me feel any type of way is that nurse on Monday morning tickling the bottom of my brain, baby. Thank you guys so much. Our last comedian is the reason why I'm gonna cave into my comp head. Give it up for Max Weiner!